Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but I've been super busy doing baseball with my kids and starting a new job and getting settled into Texas. So I wanted to just put a short video together and show off what I've got going on in the garden, because I think it's finally at a point where I don't have to be super embarrassed about it, but it's going pretty well. It's going better than it did in Colorado, which I'm excited about. I think when I lived in St. Louis, I had a really dope garden, but Texas is turning out to be awesome as well. The only thing is the heat. It's super hot, right? And the sun's super strong. I think today we're gonna have a heat index of 106. So it's kind of a balancing game of, you know, getting the shade cloth out there, getting everything taken care of, covered up before the sun hits its highest point and really starts burning the plants. Just about every day I notice that the sun beats them down to a point where they get floppy and look really sad and stuff like that. So I got to get out there and get the shade cloth up. I tend to take it off at night just so they could get some good like airflow through. Also, I had a bad accident where I secured the shade cloth to the bamboo poles that were kind of staking down my plants. And then a windstorm came through and tore up like 12 of my plants. So that was a kind of a learning experience for me, but that's what this is all about, right? So let's get outside and let's show you the garden. All right, I'm having to re-upload this because I had some audio quality problems. But yeah, here are all my plants, and I'll go through and show you what we got going on. So starting on this end, we have a little datil pepper, then a Cherokee purple tomato that my friend Jason gave me, along with this one, the Black Beauty. And then this Matapino, which is just loving it out here. It's full sun. The shade cloth that I use on the rest of my plants doesn't reach over here. So this thing is in the sun, 100 degrees, and it's doing just fine. So I kind of chalk that up to the fact that it's got more green than some of the other Matapinos that are out there right now. But one cool thing that I saw on this one that I wanted to show was, even though it's all green, at the very bottom it's got a few just pure white leaves down there. So still holding true, you know. So then we move to the tomatoes, and we got San Marzanos, Jubilees, Berkeley tie-dye, and I can't remember what else I have, but you can see that I had to cut these guys down. So they're about half the size of what they were. And that's because I had some herbicide drift, and that caused a bunch of weird, funky formations on the leaves, and it stopped the plants from producing any tomatoes. So what happened was, my wife, you can see at the bottom of our fence here, my wife was spraying some weed and grass killer so we don't have to weed whack down there and mess up the fence, and the wind kind of took it and blew it over onto all the plants. And what happened, and there's probably some artifacts of this on some of these plants here, I tried to get them all off, but these type of weird leaf formations, there's another better one somewhere, like this, really squiggly lines in the veins, and so just try to finish some of those guys off. But so I cut down all my plants to about half their size to get rid of all the injuries that they were dealing with, and hopefully stimulate some new growth. And it seems like everything's bouncing back really well. So I have this first row here is all habaneros, Fresnos, and jalapenos for my sauces. And so I told myself, because I can't find a produce distributor here, I'm gonna try to grow my own peppers for my sauces. We'll see if the amount of peppers that comes out is actually gonna help me with that. But so yeah, habaneros, and then in the middle, these are Fresnos, and let's see, yeah, Fresnos. And then at the end we have the jalapenos, which I use green jalapenos in my sauce, but I think I'm going to let a bunch of them ripen so I can try to make some of that Indonesian hot sauce that my wife introduced me to. I can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah, so some of these plants are doing really well. And then if we go over here to the planters, these are all volunteer plants. So these are all seeds that I did not plant, except for this guy back here, which is a lemon spice jalapeno. So I don't know what this guy is, and he's just killing it. I don't know what this is. If anybody can identify what this plant is based on these flowers, I'd appreciate it. I don't remember anything looking like this that I planted last year, but yeah, so I'm lost on that one. I'm lost on this one. Actually, these two right here are the same, it looks like, and they've got really cool purple looking flowers. And I'm assuming this might be one of the King Star varieties that I planted, but I can't be sure of that. And then over here, I didn't plant this year either. It looks like it's an annuum of some sort, but it's doing well. So yeah, this is my kind of volunteer planter, and these plants are doing well. Then over here, lemon spice jalapeno and a pumpkin spice jalapeno. These two grow bags were zucchinis and yellow squash, which vine borers got to and just decimated. So I pulled those out and I just threw like some sunflowers down there. And this is all Thai basil. So this stuff smells awesome. Then I have some onions, and on this side some butternut squash. I got 3 big old squash growing. And then, excuse me, go to the other side. And you good there? Over here, let's see, we have Sugar Rush Peach Striped, Krishna Jalokia. This is Antep Acidoma. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I got that from Heckle. Thai Dragon, which was one of my favorite plants last year. So I planted these, which are orange hot Thai. I got 2 of those plants going. Esplet, which I think I got from Lazy, I think. And then I got Peachadoo, one of these crazy crosses from Matt. It's like a 4-way cross. I've typed it out once, and I just go back to that post every time somebody wants to know what kind of plant that is, and I just copy it, so I don't even know offhand. And then we got another Peachadoo. See, this one's still kind of suffering. I know some people said it looks like mite damage, possibly. I just don't know if that's the case. After I cut off a majority of the plants, they really started bouncing back. So this one, which is a Nymphadora cross, I noticed this crazy leaf. Where is this thing? Is it this one? Yeah, check this out. It's like a circular leaf. Obviously this is not natural, right? But it's all the way around. So that's part of that herbicide drift that I saw, that I noticed and tried to get rid of, but unfortunately some of the plants are still dealing with it. But ahi lemon here, what is this, ahicito, and then crystal. This one is a, I believe this is a purple jalapeno. We'll see here shortly. And this is a Chiltepin crossed with lemon drop. And I've got some ripening fruit here. Those look awesome, right? Pumpkin spice jalapeno. purple jalapeno. This is lemon spice jalapeno. And that is all that I got going on. So I know it's been a while since I did an update and kind of showed off what I had going on. I just wasn't very confident in what was going on with the garden to this point. So I appreciate you guys checking in, and thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll make another video soon. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.